Let's consider the question that we have on the board. If lane x multiplied by lane y equals to 21, x multiplied by y equals to in 10, what is the value of x and y? Okay, to solve for the value of x and y, let's start. Lane y, okay, lane x multiplied by lane y equals to 21. Call this one equation 1. Then we have x multiplied by y equals to in 10. Call this one equation 2. Are you getting it? Now, from equation 2, apply natural log to both sides. So I'm going to have lane x, y equals to lane in 10. Are you getting it? This is from equation 2. You know that equation 2 is what? X multiplied by y equals to in 10. Do you understand? Now, I applied natural log to both sides. That gives me lane x multiplied by y equals to what? Lane in 10. Now, listen. This lane that you see here is the logarithm of a number to base e. Do you understand? Logarithm of a number to base e is the meaning of this lane. Do you understand? So, I just wanted to pay attention to that. And according to laws of logarithm, the same laws of logarithm, the same law that applies to log of a number to base 10 apply to this as well. So if you have the natural log of product of x and y, it can be written as lane x and y. Lane xy can be written as lane x plus lane y. Do you understand? That is, the sum of the log is the product of that log. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? And the product of a log is the sum of that log. Do you get it? Okay. Now, you see, this lane in 10 will give you 10. You understand? I'm going to explain. Just pay attention. Lane in 10 is equals to 10. And the simple reason is because I told you that the natural log, for example, if you have log A base E, can be written as lane A. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? When you log a number to base E, you can rewrite it as the natural log of E. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So that means that this lane in 10, listen, lane in 10 is equals to log in 10 base E. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? And if you log a number to the same base, the log of a number to the same base will give you 1. Are you getting it? And the log of a power is the product of that power and the log. So this 10 will come and multiply the coefficient of log A. So I'm going to have 10 multiplied by, now if you log a number to the same base, that is, maybe we have log A base A, this will give you 1. Hence, if you have log E base E, it will give you 1. So I'm going to have 10 times 1. 10 times 1 is 10. So the result of applying the natural log to e raised to the power of 10 is 10. Do you understand it now? I just show it to you. Because lane in 10 is equals to log e raised to the power of 10 base e. This lane that you see here is log base e. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So let's go back to the question. For this, I'm going to have, so instead, what I have at the left hand side here, I'm going to replace it as the sum of the log. So I'm going to have lane x plus lane y is equals to, now, lane e to the power of 10, I'm going to have equals to 10. Because I just show you the, I just show it here that log e base e to the power of 10 is equals to 10 times 1, which is equals to 10. So I have 10 here. So call this one equation 3. Okay. So let us combine equation 1 and equation 3. Combining equation 1 and equation 3. Equation 1 is what? Lane x multiplied by lane y equals to 21. And lane x plus lane y is equals to 10. So this is equation 1 and this is what? Equation 3. Do you understand? So having gotten to this point, let us represent lane x equals to P, and let us represent lane y equals to Q. Do you understand? So instead of lane x here, I'm going to replace that P, and instead of lane y, I'm going to replace that Q in both equations. So for this, I'm going to have P, because we have lane x is equals to P, don't forget. So I'm going to have P multiplied by lane y. Lane y is now Q. So I'm going to have P multiplied by Q equals to what? 21. And lane x plus lane y, that is what? P plus Q equals to 10. So to get the value of P and Q, we solve simultaneously. Do you understand? Okay, call this one equation star and equation star star. Now, to get the value of P, we solve simultaneously. Make P the subject of the formula in equation star star. I'm going to have P equals to 10 minus Q. Is that not it? So substitute the value of p into the first equation. I'm going to have 10 minus q multiplied by q equals to 21. Okay, 10 times q will give me 10q. Then minus q times q, that is what? Minus q squared equals to what? 21. So I'm going to have, take this, both of them to the other side of the equation. I'm going to have q squared minus 10q plus 21 equals to 0. So we can solve this quadratically. We can solve this quadratic equation using the factorization method. So let us factorize. I'm going to have q squared minus 7q minus 3q plus 21 equals to 0. So I'm going to have q multiplied by q minus 7 minus 3 multiplied by q minus 7. Okay, this is equals to 0. Q minus 7 equals to 0. Q minus 3 equals to 0. Q equals to 7 or 3. Do you understand? Okay, now let us get the value of P. Please pay attention. Do you know, I just replaced the value of lane X and lane Y as P and Q. So the two values that you have here are the values for only Q. The reason why we have two values is because we have a quadratic equation. Do you understand? So let us get the value of Q. Let's get the value of P. To get the value of P, let us substitute the value of Q into any of the equation. When Q, listen, when Q equals to 7, when Q equals to 7, substitute the value of Q into any of the equation. Let us make use of equation star. I'm going to have PQ equals to 21. So I'm going to have 7 multiplied by P equals to 21. P equals to what? 21 over 7, that is 3. Okay, now when Q equals to 3, PQ equals to 21. So 3 times Q equals to 21. Divide by 3. Q equals to 7. P. We are looking for P. P equals to 7. So I've gotten the value of P. The value of P when Q is 7 is what? Is 3. So I'm going to have P comma Q for the first one is what? 3 comma 7. And for the second one, it is 7 comma 3. That is, please pay attention. That is, when Q is 7, the value of P is what? Is 3. And when Q is 3, the value of P is 7. Do you understand? Okay, so please pay attention. We are not done with the solution. The goal is to find the value of X and Y. Don't forget. So now, having gotten the value of P and Q as these values, now let us substitute each of them one by one. Don't forget that we have lane X equals to P. Don't forget this. Lane X equals to P. So if lane X equals to P and P is now 3. The values of P are 3 and 7, right? P is 3 and 7. So we want to get the value of X. Since lane X equals to P, let us first replace P as 3. Are you getting it? So I'm going to have lane X equals to 3. To get the value of X, you apply Euler's constant to both sides. So I'm going to have E. So the value of X equals to what? E raised to the power of 3. Now, when P equals to 7, lane X will be equals to what? 7. So I'm going to have, apply Euler's constant. I'm going to have in lane X, I'm going to have X equals to E raised to the power of 7. Are you getting it? Now we are done with the value of X. The two values of X are E raised to the power of 3 and E raised to the power of 7. Now, to get the value of Y, don't forget that lane Y equals to Q. Don't forget from this, lane Y equals to Q. So to get the value of Q, it is easy. We just have to go the same way that we did for X. Now, when Q is what? The value of Q is equals to 7 or 3. So when Q is 7, the value of Y, we're going to have lane Y equals to 7, right? So apply Euler's constant to both sides. Y equals to E raised to the power of 7. Now, when Q is 3, I'm going to have lane Y equals to what? 3. So you apply Euler's constant again. Y equals to E raised to the power of 3. So the values of X and Y is this. X comma Y is equals to E raised to the power of 3 comma E raised to the power of 7. And also E raised to the power of 7, E raised to the power of 7, comma E raised to the power of 3. Do you understand? Please pay attention. I discovered that this part was not captured. Listen, this part that you see here was not captured. So I want to explain, okay? You see, the same thing I did for the value of x is the same thing I did for the value of to get the value of y. Are you getting it? And when I'm done, I put x comma y as e raised to the power of 3, e raised to the power 7, comma e raised to the power 7, e raised to the power 3. Do you understand it? If you understand, let me know in the comment section, okay? So that is the solution to that question. That is, ln y, if q equals to 7 and 3 now, ln y, when q equals to 7, ln y will be equals to what? 7. Then to get the value of y, I put the base as e, just like I did for x. So I got the value of x and y as these values. Do you understand it? Okay, let's do a recap of what we've learned in this class. You are given this question to solve. It will be complex if you approach it rashly. So what I did was that, since I know that e to the power of 10, I apply Euler's constant, I apply natural log to both sides. So I got the third equation. Listen to me. This is the question that you have to solve, right? So I bring it out. The first step is that I apply natural log to both sides in the second equation. Do you understand? So the second equation is x multiplied by y equals to e raised to the power of 10. So apply natural log, and we've learned in logarithm that the product of a log is the sum of that log. You understand? When you have a logarithm of the product of a number, you can write it separately by summing the log together. Do you understand? So the same way, the same law applies to this. So I use the product of the log here. I have this, and from logarithm, the logarithm of a number to base e will give us length of that logarithm. You understand? So I just explained to you, when you log a number to base e, maybe log 5 base e will give us length 5. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. So having explained that, I told you that the log of a number to the same power will give us, the log of a number to the same base, it will give us 1. And because we are having e raised to the power of 10 here, and I applied natural log to both sides, so I'm going to have ln e raised to the power of 10. So ln e raised to the power of 10 is log e base e to the power of 10. And the log of a power is the product of that power and the log. So I take this 10 to multiply that log. And log of a number to the same base will give me 1. So I have 10 times 1 here as 10. Do you get it? So then I have this equation as the third equation. Do you get it now? Now, to help me to solve this, I represent the value of ln x as a letter, this value of ln y as a letter. Then I solve it simultaneously. While solving, I discovered that it leads me to quadratic equation. Then I solve it quadratically. Then I got the value of q as 7 and 3. Having got the value of q as 7 and 3, I substitute the value of q, the respective value of q, into any of the equation to get the corresponding value of p. Then I got the value of p as this. Then p comma q are this. Don't forget, the goal is to find the value of x and y, not the value of p and q. So since I said that ln x equals to p, then I come back to this. If ln x equals to p is 3 now. Ln x equals to 3. To get the value of x, you raise it to the power, you put the base as e. So I get x equals to e raised to the power 3. Then the same thing goes for the value of q. You can see that it's simple. So anytime you encounter a question of this kind in exam, just be patient and look at how you can solve it out. Okay, so that will be all for this class. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next class.